Welcome back, tribe. I have one here that's been going viral. A bunch of you have sent it to me, actually. Says 59-year-old passport bro devastated after 28-year-old Filipina wife files for divorce right after getting citizenship. All right, let's see what happened here.
Well, it didn't take long. It only took 2 years, literally to the day, December 27th, for my Filipino wife to become fully Americanized, hate everything about me and what I provide, and decide to leave. Yeah, welcome to the shittiest post that I'm ever going to make. There's a lot to it, and I'm not going to go into it, okay? But suffice to say, after providing and going on the Disney World trip, which included the funeral for my mom, I got up to day 6, I think, on that because it all broke down at Magic Kingdom. Fucking ironic. And I didn't post anything after that because when we got back from Orlando to St. Simons, Georgia, I was greeted with the announcement from Jayanne that she wanted the separation. And then I discovered through text that she had been discussing this with her family and making plans to also take the children.
I just have to say, this was all premeditated. She basically, this is what I say when you guys go overseas that have very little experience with women, you're a mark. You have to vet extra carefully for these exact reasons. I'm not trying to shit on the guy, dude, but you need to learn before you go out there overseas. Yes, they are more feminine. Yes, they will give you children. Yes, everything we basically talk about. The issue stems from the fact that these guys, just like in the previous 2 videos we did, ignoring red flags. I wish I didn't ignore red flags. The red flags were there. I guarantee you he saw everything he needed to see to make a quaint observation about what kind of woman this would be. And then you made the second mistake of not only did you ignore the red flags, but you brought her to the United States without having fully vetted her in a thorough manner to be 100% sure, 99.9% sure that you don't have one of these chicks that's like a pro and just using you as a mark for a meal ticket for life. So she got what she wanted out of him and she left him. His story is not unique, nor will it be the first or the last, or there will be dozens, millions of men like this as they go overseas thinking they found their unicorns. Because when your pipe gets slick and the clammy busts open, you forget who the fuck you are, what your values, your morals, and your boundaries are. And channels like this, guys like me, explaining to your fucking moronic ass why you should have waited longer, why you should have vetted her more, why you should have waited to see what the family's like, to scope out her real intentions. Nope. Guys are literally talking about, I have guys literally messaging me for advice. I have a Filipina girlfriend. We've been talking online for 6 months. Haven't met yet, but I have my ticket booked to go see her 6 months from now. It's been amazing. We FaceTime every day. Are you fucking stupid? That's not a relationship. You never even met this person because you fucking FaceTime. You think you have a girlfriend. You haven't even touched her. You haven't even gone on a date. You're on the other side of the fucking planet. What is wrong with you? And these guys wonder how they end up in situations like this. Let's hear the rest of this.
So, that's heavy, right? That's a nuke. And I'm going to go into my bunker. So I came downstairs in my nice 4-story mansion and just stayed by myself through Christmas Eve and through Christmas Day. And I missed Christmas with my children. My in-laws, my mother and my father-in-law, and Jayanne, they proceeded to open the presents without me. Presents all of which I bought. Yeah. The separation is a separation. I'm lucky enough to have a big house and the logistics of it can be met right away, but I spent Christmas utterly by myself. And it's coming up on New Year's Eve and I'm still alone because there's no communication from her. Why? Because she's communicating with her parents. She has the total backing and validation of her parents. Plus TikTok.
Are you hearing the red flags? Plus TikTok. Your authority from the get-go was secondary to the families. Red flag. She's on social media heavily. Probably has a TikTok account or something posting about her life story. Got brainwashed by the TikTok brain rot about leaving her marriage and that she could do better and that he's no good for her and all the shit we talk about. Right here, guys, you're seeing all the things I've been telling you happening in real time to this guy. Heed my warnings or pay the price.
All external sources of validation, and it's my position, my feelings are not relevant.
You can't compete,
She's
bro.
got it figured out. She's got a plan. I'm waiting to hear what the plan is, and we'll see what happens from that point. But I'm pretty. I'm at peace with what has occurred.
No, you're not.
What could occur. I am done being Mr. Fix-It. Fix-It Felix. I'm not going to be the simp, nice.
You are a simp. You are a nice guy. That's why you got used as a mark. You are Mr. Fix-It. Mr. Get Walked All Over. Mr. Walking Wallet. Mr. I Never Say No. Mr. Happy Wife, Happy Life. You're the guy. Bro, you guys are watching in real time the exact man that make up these 80% of divorce statistics that are horrendous. Because the other 20%, technically it's a little over 50% divorce rate, but women file 80%. Those 80% that women are filing, it's because of guys like this, Mr. Simp Fix It. Mr. I will bust my wallet open. The clammy was wet 6 months ago. Dead bedroom. But if I keep busting open my wallet and never tell her no on anything, maybe I'll get some leftover cooch. Good job, bro. You played yourself. Not trying to be rough on the dude specifically, but this is more so like general dynamics of what I tell you guys to watch out for. He just happens to be recording it, sharing with everybody, which has some balls to do, but also useful, valuable information for guys that are watching this. Pay very close attention. You will be one of these victim simps. Guarantee it. You go overseas, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, clammy busts open, you're going to end up just like this guy. Don't forget what Bo's been telling you. Echo that shit in your mind when you're talking to a girl.
This guy, Fix-It Felix. Relationships, two people. And she made the decision for the separation. She's made the announcement and made plans with family to take our children back to the Philippines. And she's an adult. She has an accountability. It's on her to come to me and explain to me what her plan is, such that it is, and what can be done about it. So, surprise, no more countdown with the great fun in Disney World. It was a fucking disaster. And, that's the truth. Social media is not about the truth, but I'm about the truth. So that's what I give you. Thanks. We're all here at the airport. Mama and Papa landed about 40 minutes ago. They have to go through.
You can tell just from the body language. She's not next to him. Dude, it's already looking like, why am I even here? I can't wait for this shit to end. It just starts off bad.
Customs, of course. So we're outside of customs, Terminal 2, waiting for their Lola and Lolo. Dirty. Oh. All right, stay tuned. Next vlog, you'll get to meet Mom and Dad. You excited?
Did you catch that? Look at the smile. It just fades away in a millisecond. Look. Jesus. Look. Are you excited? Yes. He turns around, looks at the camera. Microsecond. The microsecond. Like, yes. These simps, bro, they really have no idea. Sad for the kids, too. Oh, well.
You're gonna meet your grandpa for the first time. He's never seen you, Rocky. Yeah. She was born in Hawaii, and he's never seen you yet. Oh, he's gonna die. Excuse me, are you taking my chair? Are you taking my chair?
This is brutal.
Okay, they landed safe. We got them. They got laid. We're gonna head to the van and go get some lunch.
Dad, you go first.
First stop on the way home, Then white.
Jesus. Cringe factor. Are there comments? We got to see this. Are there comments? 6,000 of them. You never, this ain't the YouTube comments. Jesus, they're rough. You never bring them back, clown. Keep them in their country. What in the world? I wonder if the guy in the video signed a prenup. She's ugly anyway. She seems like she already got a man and they were plotting on him. He's a YouTube simp. Jesus. Us foreign know that all these submissive foreign chicks is a fallacy when it comes to goofy betas. You know what? I have something that's kind of true. Being in Thailand for, the last 2 weeks, I've seen there's competition overseas now. There are just way too many dudes in really good shape, looking like stereotypical Chad, walking around with women on their arms. The goofies, the passport goofies, the dudes that don't put in work, the guys that think it's a magic bullet going overseas, that you will get a decent quality room. It's bullshit. Most of you guys are paying for play. That's the honest truth, or they're with complete gargoyles. I have not seen a passport bro with a fine woman that everybody would agree is a dime piece, or at least at 7, 8, whatever. Not one. Most of these dudes are goofies with gargoyles. I'm being real, or straight up paying for it. You could tell. There's only been a few dudes that have like knocked it out of the park, and you look at their woman and it's like legitimately like, damn, she is objectively attractive. Those guys were also the types that were getting plenty of play in the West, like jacked as fuck, tattoo sleeves, and all the trademarks of bad boy, alpha, whatever you want to call that shit, fuck boy, whatever. But those guys obviously had women that were matching their levels. But the other dudes, those normal dudes, the dudes thinking, or at least telling you that they got so much play overseas, they're paying for it. It's $80. We've heard plenty of stories, $60 to $80. They openly advertise that shit. They literally come delivered to your door like fucking Uber Eats. Literally go on Tinder and then they'll say they're freelancing, $60, $80. It's insane, bro. Most of these dudes are, objectively speaking, sure, it beats using your hand. It beats never matching a chick for like 10 years. It beats having zero play in the West. But don't go telling everybody you absolutely crushed it and you were smashing absolute hotties, because I seen it with my own 2 fucking eyeballs. Most of these dudes, objectively speaking, don't care how in love you are because the clammy opened up for you, are fucking gargoyles. Just being dead honest. There's the only dudes that are matched up with appropriately good looking women. They themselves would be smashing it in the West. Don't believe me? Come out here and see for yourself, bro. There is the stereotypical super old dude with the chick that's probably in her 35, 45 age range, whatever. And the dude is like 60. Cool story. You see that here often. Hey, old buck still got some moves on him. Good. Cool. But I've seen a couple of the younger dudes that look like complete jokes, bro. Could tell that they're basically virgins in the West, and they came out here and got a gargoyle. I mean, that's an upgrade because it's like virgin or gargoyle. At least the gargoyle will love me. But I see too many posts online or guys talking about, I got my beautiful Filipina, I got my beautiful Thai girlfriend. I've seen them, bro. I've seen a lot. I've been around Bangkok. I've been in Krabi. I'm in Samui now. It's the same fucking shit everywhere I go. And guys have been DMing me, telling me the same shit also. Maybe 20 years ago, maybe 30 years ago, you would have snagged an absolute dime simply being from the West. But now there's just too many dudes. Like the beaches where I'm at, everywhere I'm going, I try to even avoid the tourist traps. There's nothing but white dudes everywhere, or guys from all over the world. And they all have, not all, but most of them have women on their arms. And even then, most of them, by the way, are women from like their own countries or something. All the really good looking couples are matched up basically from the same country. Saw very attractive like French couples, saw very attractive like other Norwegian couples, German couples, whatever, you name it. They're always matched same country. And then you have the occasional really good looking dude that has the Asian woman, and it's like, it's a pretty decent match. Like she looks really good, he looks really good. But the rest of the so-called like, white guy or black guy with Asian woman or whatever, that typical shit you'll see in Thailand, gargoyles, bro. The average dude is with a gargoyle. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to report to you guys super accurate, the real deal, what you see. And even then, these dudes are paying the gargoyles. Again, you're coming to a country where it's $80 delivered to your door in your hotel, and they'll just come straight through. So I don't fault them for it. You're two adults, do whatever the fuck you want. But temper expectations, thinking you're going to come overseas and absolutely snag a hottie. There's like two classes of Thais that I've seen so far. It's your everyday hardworking Thai person. They're typically darker skinned. And then you have like your upper aristocracy kind of upper society Thais. They're really white. I don't know if it's the powder or whatever skin creams they're using, but they're super, super light skinned. They look slightly different. And from what I've seen, especially when I was in like CM Mall or whatever, Icon CM, one of their luxurious shopping malls with all the super expensive brands. That's where I was seeing the upper class Thais, and they're with Thais only. No dude is getting a high quality woman out here. Even the Jack dudes, she is not upper class Thai. I got to tell you guys the truth. Upper class women from rich families where your money and passport don't mean shit date within their culture. Exclusively the hottest Thai chicks that you will see are always with other Thai dudes or Asians. I can't confirm that they're, Asians of a different type. I don't know. Don't have the eye for that, but they're with Asian dudes and they're very well off. Your fucking Western salary is meaningless here. Those guys got you beat. And they're also very light and very tall, just like their women. So upper class society, what the countries here would label high quality, or the chicks that you see on billboards, you're not getting. No passport bro is getting. You're not coming on here with your fucking pension or your whatever you have for income overseas, or the job that you got, or your little 1 or 2 investment properties, and bagging an absolute high class, upper class aristocracy level Thai chick, Filipina chick, all that shit. You cannot compete. Sorry. That's the truth. Some guys will say, well, that's all subjective, and that I think my girl's the most beautiful in the world. Cool story, dude. If you feel that way, that's good for you. Happy for you. But objectively speaking, your girl will never be on that billboard, is what I'm saying. She's not what Thai or Filipino society would consider billboard material. Just like when you go to Europe and you see a certain look for billboard chicks, that's what that society considers the absolute pinnacle of beauty. They have a pinnacle of beauty here that they consider what a Thai woman needs to look like to be attractive. Now, a foreigner could have different tastes, but objectively speaking, society has already decided. In society's eyes, let's just say like Thai culture, you will not get coming through here on your 2-week vacation passing through some high society chick. That's just the reality. A lot of guys don't want to hear it, and they're going to tell you in the comment section, he's dead wrong. When I went, I was slaying all kinds of high upper class. No, you fucking weren't. No, you fucking weren't, bro. I guarantee you weren't. I've seen it with my own eyes now to confirm. I've been told by some of the locals I talked to. I've seen guys come up to me with their Asian wives saying, shit, man, I just try to speak the truth, but it'll hurt some feelings. Don't mean to call everybody's girl a gargoyle. It's not what I'm saying. But what I saw, at least in Krabi so far, bro, not impressed. Would not come overseas, personally speaking. If you got high standards and you want a decent woman and looks do matter to you, by all means, you better be working on yourself, because you will not be landing that shit coming out here goofy as fuck. Get your money right, get your mind right, get your body right. It applies all over the world. You don't get a shortcut just because you got a fucking passport and Western salary. You may get a woman, which is better than no woman, but you're not bagging something everybody will look at and go, wow, holy shit. You're just going to have an invisible chick. If you're cool with that, that's on you. Again, not hating, just reporting what I saw with my own 2 eyes, guys. It's been here for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. Still got another 2 weeks. If anything changes, I'll let you know. But so far, that's the assessment I could make, at least for the country I'm in right now. But from what I've heard from the guys, the Philippines is exactly the same. It doesn't matter. So there will be coping in the comments as usual. But don't end up like this guy. Moral of the story is, do your vetting. These chicks, although will show you a bit of love, attention, and bust the clam open, something you're not used to, will cause you to forget all your principles, and then you will get taken advantage of. So be careful out there. Again, they are better, and it is worth the risk. Hands down, that's not even debatable. If I was living in the West still, I probably wouldn't care to try anymore either, because the incentive, the amount of investment for what you get in return, it doesn't compare. So although there are some obstacles you may face, I would still highly recommend it to most dudes. Anyways, glad to be back doing the normal show, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Oh, almost forgot. If you want to see more of those vlog style episodes, they're going to be exclusively on the second channel now. I was only posting them on the main because the internet was so terrible at the hotel we were staying at, but now we're at a resort in Samui and internet is good. So we're back, as you can see. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.